Handicapper Steve here, handicapping the racing from Will Rogers Downs here on Monday. It is March the 25th, 2019. I'm going to look at the ninth race from Will Rogers, but before I get on to that, remember to please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5 for more selections for race courses around the world. So let's get on to it. We're going to look at the ninth race here on opening day from Will Rogers, which is an allowance race. Purse $20,900, race for 3-year-olds and upwards. Number one, a race of the main claim starter Oklahoma State bred allowance racer, which never won 2 races here. We have a field of 7 horses going the distance of ground of 1,200 meters, or the distance of ground of 6 furlongs on the main track. 1,200 meters, 6 furlongs. Top selection here. I'm going to go to the number 4 horse, Street General. I'm going to go 4, 5, 7, 1 in the superfecta. 4, 5, 7, 1 super. Top selection of 4 horse Street General. This 4-year-old colt by Street Sense. Carl Broberg trains. Gets CJ McMahon in the saddle. This horse's most recent outing came the 2nd of March at Delta. 7 1/2 furlongs and a claiming 10. The horse won by 9 1/4. He sat back early, had a great move around the turn, and he just went away with it. It was a very good going away victory. He was claimed out of that one to the new trainer of Carl Broberg, who's having a good 2019 so far. He had a great 2018, winning at 28% out of his 1,837 runners. He had a 509 victories, which is fucking amazing. But that last race for this horse at Delta was quite impressive. Before that, Sam Houston on the turf. It wasn't an impressive run going a mile, and allowance race 20,000. He finished 5th by 7.5 lengths and just didn't show up. It wasn't the day to win. And then at Remington, a mile 70 on December the 1st, and allowance race 34 non-1X. The horse finished 7th by 13.75. He stalked early on, had the lead for a little bit, but then he just couldn't stay the mile trip. It wasn't the day to win. And then a mile 16th at Remington on the turf in allowance race 34 non-1X. The horse finished 9th by 9 lengths, set the pace early on, and then he just kind of got overtaken by everybody. Back to 6 furlongs, back to a lesser quality race. He looks like he could be versatile. He looks like he could sit back, or he could set the pace. I expect this horse to run well, so I'll take him. Carl Broberg, I don't remember him having a lot of horses at Will Rogers, but I did read an article this week about Will Rogers, and they're trying to get different trainers here, so maybe he's one of the different trainers, but I think this horse is loaded, so I'll take him as a top selection. So to recap my selection for the ninth from Will Rogers, going to go with the 4 horse Street General, going to go 4, 5, 7, 1 in the superfecta. So good luck to all, please follow me on Twitter at Horse Racing Kit 5.